This is the story of the American dream, told by a man who's lived it, those who fear for it, and 3 women on a journey to rediscover it. Previously on I Am Forever.
You can't have freedom unless you have the freedom to fail.
Nobody knows what's going to work until you try it.
We have to recognize that there is no reward without risk.
Tonight we're going to step it up a notch. We're going to do solo night navigation.
We'll have a good little 3.5 mile adventure.
In the dark?
In the dark.
Okay, let's do it.
Don't get us lost.
Am I wrong?
I'm going to make you make your choices, okay?
Where we're at here is 6,200 feet, so no, we should not be going down any big giant holes.
I think you ventured a little
Off the road?
off the road.
I don't have one of those.
Just making
so
sure I
I'm
wasn't like,
don't
there's
know.
like a lot of straps and stuff. I'm just making sure I wasn't missing anything.
No, you're good.
All right, day 4. Got you guys up bright and early. It's the earliest morning yet. We're gonna do a little cross-country vertical climb out of here and then make our final ascent to the top and do a little rappelling today. How you guys feeling day 4?
I'm sore. Really sore.
Feeling good. I want to get this morning climb done and then kind of focus on what's coming up next, which is gonna, I don't know, be a little bit terrifying. So let's concentrate one thing at a time.
Hey, we got this, ladies. We're gonna practice our resting step that we learned yesterday, and we're gonna climb out of this hole, and easy day. Before you know it, we're gonna be dangling off the side of a mountain by rope.
Oh, great. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be hot.
Awesome. It's gonna be great. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I remember thinking as a youth about the expanse of the universe. Just think about the expanse of the ocean. Look at that Pacific Ocean. I have to think there's something more than what my eyes can see. I remember as a 16-year-old boy writing a poem as I was looking at the mountains in San Bernardino. Oh, mountain, mountain so huge against the sky, so majestic, but yet so very shy, with deep wrinkles on your brow, marks of passing time, the tales you could unfurl and give upon this lonely world of times gone by. Majestic, immortal mountain, how I envy thee. For I am man, and I must die, while you, immortal mountain, live to see the time go by. That's what life is all about. We're here for an instant. Leave your legacy, leave your mark, and that mark is love thy neighbor, whoever they are. I speak of love. That, to me, is the essence of existence. It is the cement that holds us all together. Love and respect your neighbor. Work hard, grasp your opportunities, never forget from where you came. Give back, leave the world a little better than you found it.
Coming up on I Am Forever.
I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is dangerous, okay? You're about to go over about a 200-foot cliff. It's really, really important that you listen to everything that we ask you to do and just do what it is that we ask you to do without question. Okay, you're dry. Let's go ahead and do a reload. So what's the first thing we're gonna do for a reload? We're gonna get it weapon on safe. There you go, drop the magazine. Now get rid of it, throw it on the ground. What I want you to do when you grab your magazine is just like your pistol mag, just like this. Bingo. So we're gonna take the magazine, hold it like a beer can. We're gonna insert the magazine into the mag well, push and pull. And now we're gonna come up here with our thumb, hit our ping pong paddle. Now you're reloaded.
It's all about beer and ping pong.
Beer pong.
Beer pong.
Beer pong, legit.
After a steep morning climb, the end is in sight. But before they cross the finish line, the women will have to tie their own harnesses and rappel down a 200-foot cliff.
The first couple knots we're gonna talk about are really, really simple knots. So the first knot that we're gonna learn how to tie is just a simple overhand knot. All right, so we're gonna take that overhand knot one step further. We're going to make our loop. We're gonna bring the rope back around like this, and we're gonna pass it through this hole, and we're gonna make what's called figure eight. See how it looks like a figure eight? Another knot that you're gonna have to know how to use is basically a square knot. It's a way to connect two pieces of rope, two ends together in a real secure fashion. So you got two ends. You're gonna take the right over the left, and you're gonna go left over the right. And it's gonna form two interlocking loops. Now this is a super strong knot, and it's gonna actually increase the strength as you pull the rope and tighten it. But these pigtails here, it's really a good idea to tie an overhand knot around it to act as a stopper. Make our loop just like that. Tighten it back down. This is called dressing the knot, okay, tightening it down. So now, these knots will act as stoppers. I'm gonna show you guys one more knot. It's probably one of the strongest knots that you can tie. It's called a figure eight on a loop. So we're gonna take and give ourselves about 2 feet. So we're gonna basically just take the loop around, just like we would tie a regular overhand knot, but we're gonna come back through. Now we have a figure eight on a bite. We can see that all of the lines run parallel to each other, all the loops are parallel, and the knot, this is what we call a dressed knot. So that way, the rope is paralleling itself all the way through the knot. All right, so everybody stand up. Now it's really important too that you don't step on ropes, because every time you step on a rope, you shove dirt, you shove grit, you shove nastiness in the sheath and into the core, and that really degrades the rope and its lifespan, okay? So ropes will save your life. Like, that's no joke, okay? So ropes, being careful around ropes is really important. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna find the center of your rope, okay? Center of your sling rope, and see how I got my bite in my left hand? So we're gonna take this and put your bite on your hip just like that. All right, now you're gonna reach around your back. We're gonna have a longer end on the left and a shorter end on the right. All right, now you're gonna go over once and over twice. So you're gonna go over just twice. Okay, now we're gonna cinch those down above your hips, okay? Now you're gonna take those two working ends and you're gonna let them hang in front of you. You're gonna bend over, reach through your legs, and grab each one. This is where it gets weird. Okay, so we're gonna take this rope and you're gonna bring it over the top, and it's gonna be just like this on both sides, okay? And this is what we're gonna call a half hitch. So you're gonna take your right side, which is now the longer side, and you're gonna bring it over to your left hip. Now we're gonna tie a square knot. So right over left, left over right. Faith, styling. Christy, styling. Now, what do we need to do to our square knot?
Lock it in.
We need to put stoppers on it, right? So we're gonna do our overhands. Now I've got myself a hasty rappel harness. All right, so this is dangerous. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is dangerous, okay? You're about to go over about a 200-foot cliff. It's really, really important that you listen to everything that we ask you to do and just do what it is that we ask you to do without question. All right, so the method that we're gonna show you how to rappel is incredibly safe. There is absolutely no way that you can fall off this rope. Everybody cool with that? All right, so let's get hooked into the rope. It's all about the initial setup. Like, when you come up here to do this final test, the first thing I want to see you do, like, yep, that's the target, okay? Like right now, my natural point of aim, when I just present the rifle, it's just on the left edge of the target. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjust my feet position so that that natural point of aim is right in the middle of that target. See how my head doesn't move?
Yeah.
When I have two things moving at once,
Yeah.
they're gonna pass, okay? But if I keep this head straight and I bring the rifle to my head,
just have one element that's moving.
That's right.
Okay.
One movement. So try that. All right, now see where your head position is. Leave that alone. Now drop the rifle. See how your head is? Now hinge it back up. It's just gonna take some feel, take some practice.
This waiting is killing me. It made me more and more nervous.
How we feeling, girls?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Yep, but good.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesse, you want to do this?
Yes, I have to.
You have to?
If I
All right.
don't do it, I'll be mad.
Sounds good.
My feet, if I go down like this, Kaylin, am I wide?
Yep, you want them nice and wide, okay?
Okay.
See ya? I'm not holding on. Get your feet wider than shoulder width. There you go. Now start walking your way back towards my voice. So I'm gonna start getting into my L shape. I'm gonna plant my feet, lock my knees, and I'm gonna slowly sit into my seat. Now keep stepping right to the edge. Keep going, put them right on the edge. You wanna get into that nice L shape. Look back and see where your feet are going.
Okay.
You're gonna have that. I need you to do that for me, okay? It's important for safety.
Okay.
Oh, my.
You're doing good. It's okay. Breathe, 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 breathe. Stop. Look at me. Look at me. You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm shaking so bad.
I know. It's okay. It's okay. All right, keep those feet nice and wide. Now look at me, right here. You need to keep those feet wide. Okay. No, keep looking at me. You need to keep those feet wide because if you get off balance, you're gonna fall that way. Okay, so keep them nice and wide. Keep your balance right over in between your feet. All right, you trust me?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Now what you're doing right now, Faith, you're just gonna walk yourself down that cliff just like you're doing right now. Watch the rocks, Faith. All right, now I'm gonna start hauling you back up. There you go, keep walking, keep walking. Come here, come here, come here. You okay?
I'm really not.
You're really not? Listen, this is intense stuff, okay? Now the way you gotta control that breathing for me is you've got to take 3 deep breaths. Feel better? Okay. See how that's binding on that? See?
Yeah.
You ready to do this again? You wanna give it another shot? You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's give it another shot. Okay. You and me. You trusting your equipment?
Yeah.
Good. Nice, very nice. You are doing awesome, okay? Hey, Jesse, you're on rappel.
All right, Jesse!
All right, Krista, you're doing it. You're on rappel. Say it louder.
Not scary! Good job, Faith!
The rappelling stuff that's the real deal. That wasn't a baby bunny hill. That was a real rappel. And for people that have never done that before, there's a lot of things going on there. So the way that they overcame it was just being positive and having a steadfast attitude. Good job, Jesse. Keep going. You're almost there.
All right, Jesse!
And it's really gratifying to see somebody go through that and push through. All right, hey, Faith. Nice and loud. Faith off rappel.
Faith off rappel. Woo!
You just did that.
Kaylin and Cody just walked us through how to make some knots.
They're awesome.
And we made Swiss seats. Ourselves. All by ourselves.
We sat in rope.
Sat in rope and rappelled 200 feet off a cliff.
It's still like hard to believe. I know we were all like just filled with adrenaline and it was kind of an emotional thing to trust the equipment, but it was amazing. I'm so glad we did it.
I was okay. I mean, I was nervous, obviously, but I knew that I wanted to do it, and I knew I'd be really mad at myself if I didn't take this opportunity and do it.
And your fight or flight had kicked in.
Yes.
Full adrenaline dump.
Yes, and it was straight business. Like, let's get to the bottom for me.
Yeah.
But I overcame a fear of heights that I have, so it was big.